you know, Nicki and Cardi had beef for years, with things hitting a
They
boiling
wasn't
point in
mad.
2025 when Nicki started trashing Cardi's new album, Am I the Drama? The Black Yellow hitmaker then accused Nicki on going on different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all those perks scrambling your egg. But things got even more personal when Nicki drags Cardi's eldest daughter, Culture, into into their fighting. Culture Vulture, you ugly too. But it seems the pair left their feud in 2025, at least for now. Cardi has been selling out stadiums and making headlines with her ongoing tour, while Nicki caught attention earlier this year for going all in with support for President Donald Trump. Yeah, for me, I think it's a bit unnecessary. Again, I don't think that neither one of them. I mean, Cardi B. Two things. I feel like yes, it makes sense to bring him out here in Philadelphia. That's what you would do. Like, I mean, why not bring me? You know, like, to make your show good. We had two, y'all got music together. Why not? I would have brought him out too. But two, also, you have to know that it was going to be one of those moments. But who cares? If I'm Cardi B, I don't really give a damn. I don't like Nicki. It's clear. It's not even. I don't really care. I'm making my show good. Screw her. I don't really give a damn. Nicki, I don't care about Meek Mill. And in my opinion, if I'm Nicki, both you two are losers anyway. Meek Mill gave me news about it. Of course, he's going to sit up there and, you know, he can't wait to do a show. It's the biggest opportunity he'll get in a long time. So screw him, screw you, and I'm not really focused on that. Nicki can't stand Meek Mill anyway. She's married, moved on, got a kid, he's got kids. I don't see this being a big deal. My thing be this though. If I'm Cardi B, is great and it's fantastic and has celebrated as she is. I feel as though, and this is where I get frustrated with Nicki. People ain't gonna like this, but I feel as though would she be all of these things if they didn't have someone to hate? I feel like Cardi B gets a lot of gassing up because people don't like Nicki Minaj. Like, why did this even have to be news? Why did this even have to be a headline? And if I'm Cardi B, stop tying a lot of my success to her. Just stop tying her to me. But also, I don't think Cardi B minds it because
Just
Nicki
little chicken
Minaj
salad
does things,
surprise.
and whether they're the right things or whether I think they're stupid or crazy, she just sends the alley oop that way every time. So now, but at the end of the day, though, while she sends the alley oop that way every time, you can't deny the fact that without her, half these girls don't have momentum. Even Cardi B. Yes, Cardi B has her own motion, but she still has to dip back into the Nicki algorithm somewhat to propel her. I think even with the success of this tour, a
What
lot
you
of the
doing,
success of this
Sassy?
tour is because people are spitefully supporting the tour now
The
because
live booted
a
me
lot of
out.
Nicki fans or used to be Nicki fans are disappointed at her political stance. So now people are now I like Cardi B. Oh, now I've always liked Cardi B more. I've always preferred Cardi B. It's never you see people leading with Cardi B first.
It's so
I'm
good.
not saying that it doesn't exist, but that's not the majority. Everybody
Mhm.
seems like they like Nicki first, then somehow they flip when they get upset with her, and then they like Cardi B second, and then all of a sudden Cardi B becomes the big savior of everybody. It's just how it goes. If I'm Cardi B, I'm over that. But at the same time, do I care if it's making me money, keeping me relevant, and making my life easier? And I don't like the woman anyway? Actually, I probably don't care. Go ahead. The more stupid shit she does, the more money I make. So, you know, it works. It works out for Cardi B in that way. You know, I mean, just a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, Cardi B was public enemy number one. She was nervous about putting out an album. She wanted to kill herself. She was depressed. She was arguing every day on live. She was, it was all these things. Now she's the happiest she's ever been, even though she's got a baby father that been shot, got a gambling problem. She got the other nigga that she was with. He got babies popping out like
Amen.
it's Easter on Easter egg hunt. You get what I'm
Amen.
saying? And they broken up. She looked crazy being in that
Amen.
relationship.
These
Yet
niggas are
she's
trying to
still able
ruin
to be
you.
like, hey, I'm doing well because the public, all of a sudden,
Okay, Cardi.
everybody loves me. How do you go to a point where majority of people think you can't rap? Everybody's searching for Nicki Minaj. They can't stand Cardi B to where she's the fan favorite. She's the industry favorite. Everybody loves Cardi B. She's just the greatest female rapper of all time in people's minds. Well, because Nicki has lost a lot of fans. Yes, she gained people on the Republican side. But at the end of the day, this is what kind of happened too in 2018. Cardi B got a lot of spiteful support. And, to some people, she's very likable and she makes decent music. So people are going to support her because Nicki is not quote unquote, as likable, and she doesn't seem to really give a damn, and she doesn't play the game, the political game. Cardi B knows how to play the political game, even though their personalities are one and the same. They're both thieves, they're both mean girls, they're both, if you really want to get into it, not humble. But one knows how to play the game for the public because we all need to be stroked and we need to feel like you care about us. The other one just say, I don't really give a shit about you, and I don't care about your opinion. So we'll turn on this one and go this way. Even if you know deep down you really want to be a fan over here, you just feel like this person hurt your feelings, so you're gonna go over here and you feel like you're more accepted. And she probably don't give a damn about you either, but she's gonna make you feel that way because she wants your coin. So she's a smarter player in the money game. Nikki is more like, I don't have to be a smarter player in the money game because I'm the more talented player. And at the end of the day, you wouldn't have her if there wasn't me. Because how is it that Nikki has not even been relevant in any conversation relating to Cardi B as of right now or just online, but yet the tagline is Cardi brings out Nicki Minaj's ex, Meek Mill. You never see headlines when it pertains to Nicki Minaj with people prefacing Cardi B first. You get what I'm like? Nicki Minaj can be a headline all on its own. Nicki Minaj, blah blah blah. Nicki Minaj. You never see them preface Cardi B to lead into a Nicki Minaj headline, but there's almost very often there will be a Nicki Minaj lead-in for a Cardi B lift up. If that's making sense, you get what I'm saying? Like they'll always attach Nicki Minaj some way to Cardi B to kind of alley-oop Cardi B. That's
It
why
is,
I feel like no matter
Ryan.
what happens, it always gives Cardi
It's
B
good.
second, no matter what the numbers say, no matter how much
These
everybody
ain't
talks about.
cheese
Oh, the
balls.
stores are so great, everything's so sold, everything. At the very end of the day, if Nicki Minaj disappeared today, would Cardi B still be a thing? A lot of her, not all of
He's
it,
making it
but
spicy,
respectfully,
and
a
all I
lot of
could
her
put a little
success
jalapeno
is
pepper
based
on.
upon the fact that people don't like Nicki Minaj.
Oh, y'all lucky I cleaned out the icebox. Like the live, y'all. Everybody subscribe to the channel, support y'all. So you dip it, and then you put. We put the astro rolls on it. Oh, now you want to put on Planet Fitness while I'm doing this big back shit. Fuck y'all.
I know people don't like that.
Come on, y'all, like the live.
You know it.
It's 29 of y'all. Let me get 20 likes.
Why do you keep having to bring this woman up in regard when you're talking about me? It's about me, all about me. But it's very rare you bring up Cardi B's career without mentioning Nicki. But you can definitely mention Nicki's career without mentioning Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below because I feel like if I'm Nicki Minaj, I'm kind of like, girl, let this one be great. Let all these people do their thing. Why do y'all have to mention me with them?
Oh,
Why
yeah.
do you have to use my
I ain't
name
did my
to
hair together.
alley-oop them? Why? What you say?
I'm just
You're
chilling.
talking to them.
Hi guys, I love you all. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and that means a lot to me. I love you guys. I want you guys to tell me about yourself. If you guys are trolls, I totally understand. But welcome, 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 welcome.
You see more female rappers mimicking Nicki Minaj.
I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I'm just having a nighttime snack.
I don't see Cardi B influence in female rappers at all. There was a time where I could see her visual influence back during the WAP and the Up era, but musically, rap-wise, even style-wise, I don't see anybody wanting to look or rap or sound or act like Cardi B. I just don't. And so, I don't know, if I'm Nicki Minaj, I'm like, girl, anything you get, anything you got going on, anybody you bring out, it don't matter because people are still looking to put me in the conversation with you. So it doesn't matter how successful you are. People are not celebrating you because they believe in you. They're celebrating you. I love you all. It's a slight to me. And if I'm Cardi
What I do, Ryan?
Yeah, I don't know how I would feel about that because it still puts her in the place.
What I do, Ryan?
Even if I'm working hard and doing my
Ryan, we still beefing.
Y'all don't really care about me. Y'all just hate this one.
It's still beef.
I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.
It's still sister and brother beef.
We'll see you soon. Peace out.
Watch me put all these balls in my mouth.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the mess. Baby, before we get into the mess, can I tell y'all, last night, we were live. What did we talk about? Oh, we talked about Jewel. We talked about Jewel with Smith. And what else? Oh, we talked about marriage and medicine. Nothing major. Anyways, before I got off of the live, I thought I needed a little, like, pick-me-up. So I went and got a Celsius out of my refrigerator. Quietly kept the Celsius sitting on this table. I didn't even drink it all. I'm sitting. I was alive, kicking with the cousins, and I'm like, "Why my heart beating fast, y'all?" I want to gym. I forgot earlier that day before I went to pick my nieces up from school that I stopped by Starbucks and got me an iced coffee with three shots. It was a treasure. I got iced coffee with 3 shots.
Come down.
So I had that coffee and I was drinking that. So anyway, and yesterday I wasn't really gonna do. I'm trying to get back into my fitness journey. It's hard. But anyway, I wasn't gonna do cardio yesterday. I was just gonna do my legs. Okay. Baby, I felt like I didn't have a choice but to do cardio because I had so much energy when I went to the gym. I had so much energy. I felt like I didn't have a choice but to do cardio. So anyway, I went to the gym last night.
What the fuck, girl? I apologize.
So yeah, I plan on going back again.
You know,
I like to go to the gym.
Yeah, you never have the late night munchies.
Like in the middle of the day.
I don't go to the toilet.
Or either like
it's not nothing but crackers and chicken salad. All I eat is tuna and chicken salad. And this is my little snack. It's a bake, flaming hot. It's baked.
So I may just wait until like tonight.
Or is it fried? I don't know.
12.
Fuck y'all. You don't like it, get the fuck off my live, bitches.
I had so much energy. I walked to the store to pick up my package. The walk was really not that far. Girl, I ordered something from Fashion Nova. I try not to get my stuff delivered to my apartment because it's really not. Once they get inside the building,
we're having a big back party.
Okay, but sometimes either they're just being lazy or they have hard access to getting. They have the access to get inside the building can be kind of difficult sometimes. So I usually when I order stuff, I try to get it like delivered if there's an option to like get it to deliver to like a pickup point.
Who said I'm bored? I'm having a time of my life.
So anyways, I ordered something from Fashion Nova, and so I walked to the CVS last night. And I was kind of cold though. It was kind of chilly last night. I wasn't on the wall, but I was like, you know what, you can
subscribe to the channel.
Like the Cowboys of convenience. Yeah. Join Sam's Club and
Look who always wants something.
All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armando.
Y'all run now. Every time you get the camera, you want to leave.
It's time to get into today.
My day was great. Thanks for asking.
Listen, I said, when it rains, it really pours.
No, I told you I'm mad at you, right?
Everybody comes down at once, but what happens in the dark comes.
I'll tell you about myself for another day, but you can check out my channel to learn more.
No offset. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is really, really embarrassing for Offset right now. Imagine getting hot, you lose your girl, but then now it comes out really what your issue was, and that probably was the big issue in your relationship, and, your girl held you down against everything. But now we're learning that Offset has a money gambling addiction, okay? This just in. He is being sued by a Detroit casino.
I'm an OnlyFans model.
Different casino than the one he was shot at, where she owes them, where he lost $190,000 there, and I think he owes them some money there. He's working.
I sleep all day and do OnlyFans all night.
He also owes little TJ $10,000 and a plethora of other people. Even
ranch flavor what? Doritos.
A little bit of a clown face if you ask me, because y'all in the bed.
Y'all try for you.
Kick them all down. That was a little, corny, but Anyway, Offset now is being sued. Now, this was happening days before he got.
I like this with tuna.
He's being sued by a Detroit casino for $100,000.
I don't like it with my chicken salad. Can you go somewhere?
Casino debt, all right? While Offset was recovering from the blank at Florida's Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, he's also catching heat over $100,000 he borrowed from a Detroit casino, a debt he's trying to square away. The Motor City Casino.
Our garlic butter is my favorite.
Claiming he opened a credit.
That's what I always get.
$100,000 with the casino.
That garlic butter?
Keep a night of gambling fun going back in March of 2024.
I fucks with you.
Okay.
Because you know something. That shit first. I was trying something new.
According to the documents obtained by TMZ, the casino.
So I like this with my chicken salad.
So we tried to take the money out of his account.
And I like this with my tuna. But then I don't know. I might do Lunchables with these. Because it's more sweet. It's more hot than sweet. So.
Offset is really broke. The casino suing Offset for breach of contract, fraud, and more. And Offset tells TMZ, we are working toward a resolution. That's Miko's rappers on the street with casino. The lawsuit was filed just days before he was blanked outside the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Florida. Okay, TMZ broke the story that he and Lil TJ's crew got into a fight that ended up with someone opening fire and hitting Offset in the leg. He was rushed to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Lil TJ was booked for disorderly conduct related to the fight. He was released from jail the next day. This is just the latest in a string of financial woes for Offset.
Damn right, how much you paying?
Pay the IRS more than $1.5 million in federal income tax after the department hit him with.
But Chris Brown say, "Oh no, we can do it."
My thing is, if I'm Cardi B, I'm getting the hell away from you too. Because I mean, how do you do what Cardi B? All you do is splash money and spend money and do all that, and you ain't got no money. You didn't even have $100,000 in the account. I guess you were left off a bad Gucci. Is the music not hitting? The show's not hitting out? Like, where is the money, Offset? And who keeps loaning him all this money? I mean, you must have some good credit, I guess, but you didn't even have the $100,000 in your account when they tried to take the money out. I don't know. I think this is very embarrassing. Like, for a man, especially a rapper, and then too, your girlfriend or your baby mom, your ex-wife or your wife, whatever she is Cardi B. She kind of looks crazy too. Just all looks like so.
Is she crazy?
You doing all these lawsuits and suing people and getting all this money, and your niggas broke as hell, and y'all married. Maybe that's why he was cheating, because he got no money. She ain't giving him shit. But then at the same time, I'm not giving you all my money for you to go gamble it away and cheat on me. How are you broke and cheating? Damn. So you cheating on me and got a gambling addiction, and you ain't got no money? I'm getting out of there too. But as a man, it's like, I'm embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, my girl went and found another nigga. Well, she got a baby. That didn't work. So, you know, she's probably got issues too. But
I ain't never watched our favorite show and ate a snack.
I'm a famous celebrity. I'm walking around with all these chains and all these high fashion clothes.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Getting clothes first and just designer this, designer that. I'm Offset, and I ain't even got $100,000.
What do I eat?
Hell,
I eat salmon, tuna, chicken breast, Caesar salad, fruits and vegetables.
Right?
What about you?
I have to borrow money to gamble. I probably shouldn't be gambling, and it's big money too. 800,000, 10,000, 100,000 credit line. You really gambling. And then you hide and take pictures. Because you know you're not supposed to be. Can't even buy your kids a hamburger because you owe the whole damn world millions of dollars. On top of the fact that you had a $1.5 million lien. Can he even afford to do right?
Damn.
I'm not even sure that Offset can wipe things up. Can he afford to even do that? You know what I'm saying? With the constant wife these days, Jeremy's like, you get what I'm saying? But you know what's so crazy though?
Of course I'm a stud. I fuck your mothers with my plastic strap-on dick.
You should start smoking cigarettes too, you know? But anyway, I don't know. I just think that it's super interesting that all of this stuff is
I'm your stud mommy.
From a spiritual standpoint, he might need this wake up call because he needs to get help for his gambling addiction. And who knows, maybe the gambling addiction led to, you know, drugs, alcohol, and sex, women that he ended up cheating.
Subscribe, like the vlog.
Lifestyle on borrowed funds. That's not a flex. You don't look cool when you're sitting here owing everybody money. So all these hoes that you be around, it's you look crazy because you can't even properly flex because you ain't got no money. And my thing is, this the same nigga that was pulling up in my DMs and arguing with me. And my thing is, girl, you have bigger fish to fry. You got financial issues with an army of children and a rich wife on tour. This is crazy. It just don't even make sense. How you got a famous, super famous baby mama wife and you ain't got no money? Maybe that's probably why he was trying to drag her through court to try to get any little guy you can get up for her. But I think this is going to actually help her in court because I'm not paying him so he can gamble it away. So you also ruin any opportunity for some sort of spousal support payout from Cardi B because now the court's going to be looking at her like, well, you have a gambling addiction. You owe people money. So you don't need, she doesn't have to pay you so you can go spend a bunch of frivolous, spend frivolously.
Hey, y'all like to lie.
Lose the money. You're not even going to be putting it towards the kids. So I don't know. I just think that hopefully he gets the help because now he almost lost his life over the addiction. That's the scary part. He could have died over the gambling addiction. And it's a real thing. And I think that people don't really understand that. That gambling can take you out. It will clear your account. It will have you lose your family, your livelihood, and hell, your life as a whole. And I just think that if he doesn't get a hold of this, Offset will be broke and there'll be no return. And quiet as it's kept, he might already be there. Because now that I'm thinking about it, you keep popping out with no security. Security is high. And he's probably thinking, well, why do I need security when I'm sneaking and geeking at the casino? And that security fee, I might need that on the tables. Because you can't go around. Could you imagine? You skip out on the security bill, a little TJ and his goons walk in with the gustos. If I'm the security and I ain't been paid, I might just go to break when the guns start to pop, pop, pop. Glizzy. Oops. The check didn't clear. I was on lunch. I was waiting for my deposit. Offset, it'll be an onset. You get what I'm saying? It'd be over with. It'd be no set, a sheer set, a blank set, because I probably conveniently turn away when they start shooting. So I understand probably why he didn't, have security. He can't afford it. So Cardi B, you need to step in here. Damn it! You're playing around with Meek Mill and Stephon Diggs. Get Offset some help. Put him in a home. Give him some cash. Pay for him some security because you need them at least to be around for your kids, not for you. Get on the phone with them, have a meeting, have a conversation, help the nigga out. But Offset, she can't help you if you're gonna screw her, no diddy. You know what I'm saying? You
Hey,
can't
Charles.
mess her over. She can give you some
Like
money,
live.
you probably ain't gonna pay her back. I wonder how much money he owes Cardi B. I would love to hear what she's got to say. Do you think she would address it? She probably won't because she has no role to play in that. But I'm sure she feels bad. And I'm sure that, she, is embarrassed because it's like, damn, things that somebody's trying to keep a secret. And I should feel like, in my mind that she probably was trying to say, probably trying to help him out with it. But I feel like he wouldn't listen. But she never, one thing I can say about her, this is not a new habit. But on all the dragging and all the, exposing him and going off, she never put this out. She never put this out. And this probably was the biggest crux of their relationship, the biggest issue, the secret gambling. And she probably was losing so much money with him, but she was making a bunch too. But he's so damn dumb. Not only are you a terrible gambler, but you ain't even smart enough to stay with the money.
I'm stupid.
Manage money well. You had the money pop. You cheated.
I would have never left Cardi B.
That can't help you pay the debt. And then when you get the
Baby,
money,
I'd have been in there eating pussy, sucking ass, putting fingers in her booty. Baby.
You love a clean slate. Almost as much as we do. For 70 years, Cascade has left no mess, no residue, no worries. Cascade, leaving nothing behind since 1955. He is a stupid nigga all the way around. At least if I'm gonna have the gambling addiction,
on my eyes. Nope, I want to.
With the money, she's a multi hell of a whole lot of millionaire. But I'm gonna cheat with her with the white snow bunny around the corner that's looking at me for some cash, and I gotta borrow it from her. But she's thinking, I need some cash for this ass. And Becky Lou to get some ass because she needs some cash. It's just a mess. It's too much. You should just stay over crazy parties.
That's sad.
On each other, ate each other's boogers, made some rap, and you could have kept your gambling problem to yourself, smoked some cigarettes together, drank some beer, and argued. That would have been the best bet. At least you would have been able to pay your debt off because Cardi B, the system is designed to not allow her to look crazy. So all these niggas that had an issue with you, all these casinos, if you'd have stayed with her, the system would have done one or two things. They would have cleared the debt or cleared the niggas. But either way, none of this would have ever been a thing. You know what I'm saying? They either would have cleared the debt or cleared the net. Because they can't let the prized possession look like she's in a sloppy situation, you know? But now you're not connected to the system anymore. She has the baby by someone else. You're off. It's kind of like how Tiger was when he was attached to the Kardashians. He was protected, even though he was dating a 17-year-old. And once he stopped, he started going downhill. And I think they also did that to Ray J, too. Cardi B's connected to the system. They're always going to make sure she comes out on time. Look at Stephon Diggs. Things are getting shaky for him now because you entered the system and you got disconnected. If I were you, I would even enter the system. Because once you enter,
Like it live. Come on, 26 you motherfuckers watching.
You have to
like it live.
So you don't have the protection of the system.
Oh, she's really like a live. I'm gonna leave.
More people coming
Now I'm eating up.
Offset owes me money too.
Yeah.
Hell, I think Offset owed me $5,000. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I was at his birthday and I think he asked me for $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 to throw at the stripper. And I think I gave him about $5,000-$6,000, and I thought he told me he was going to get married. Actually, I do think he owed me, and so I'm going to put my bid in there too. So make sure you guys crop that and post that because Offset owes me about $6,000 too from 2023. If I'm being honest with you. Now,
stop playing.
But no, seriously, why not? At this point, I feel like he'd ask me for $100. What about the $20 million house they got? Who's paying that bill? What about all the cars, the Rolls Royces and the Phantoms and all that? You know, Cardi, you better not ever tell somebody about who got a cheap ass car and a cheap apartment. Who got a bullshit car, but you got a broke ass baby daddy that don't even got $10 in his account.
That ain't got shit to do with Cardi B. That ain't got shit to do with that lady.
You know this nigga was broke the whole time and you was still going through all that shit with a broke nigga? Well, how you gonna read somebody? Are you kidding me? You got a broke bitch cheat on you crazy like that? You better kill yourself, but this man ain't even got $10,000 in his account? He's getting shot over 10 grand? Girl, you better not ever talk to read nobody again. That's about nobody. You don't want to talk about something to niggas and this man started, girl, this man got you looking at you got freak shit on it, and you was going out bad. You want to talk about other people's finances, girl? This man is looking like a fool out here. Only thing this man can do is bum cigarettes off of people. Are you kidding me? But anyway, let me know if you guys think about this. This man is finance. I don't think none of these people gonna get their money, and they probably shouldn't. Because you know why? It'll stop him from going to these damn casinos. Because he eventually will hold them all. And I don't think he'll be able to gamble there anymore. So maybe it's good that he's got all this debt with these casinos because now he's probably going to be blackballed from all of them. Jesus Christ. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time, keep that same energy. And we'll see you soon. Peace out.
Yep.
So I usually like when I order stuff, I try to get it like delivered if there's an option. So it's like get it to deliver to like a pickup point or like a store. So anyway, I ordered something from Fashion Nova. And so I walked to the CVS last night. I was kind of cold, but it was kind of chilly last night. I wasn't gonna walk, but I was like, you know what, you can just go ahead and walk. And then I was gonna come upstairs and get my sweater. But I was like, you'll be okay. Yeah, so after I left the gym, I just walked to CVS, got my package, made it back. It was like 12. It was like 12.
Why you up so late? Don't ever question a motherfucking adult about what the fuck they doing. Goofy.
Guess what? Girl, you hit me, bitch. Okay. But no, girl, I'm excited. I'm excited because my voice is back. And honestly, I didn't really notice it until I was like halfway through the workday because,
Oh, shit.
All right, about just, resting. It's still probably a little bit, but for the most part, your girl is back. Your girl is back.
God, a mustache and a big dick.
And I apologize for the glare, baby. It's sunny outside. It's a good day out. It's a little catfishing type of situation. I don't know what was going on this morning. It was a little cool this morning. Had to do a jacket. Come outside from work today.
You don't like my OG cap?
Okay, you get that little crack.
I just like it because it say OG. And I'm the biggest OG.
I'm sorry that I have to do
Look like set it off. Y'all so sweet. Like the live. Like the live. Woo.
It's not funny, but it is, okay?
Woo.
Because what is going on down there in the South, okay? Girl, they acted up, girl. They acted up. And I feel for y'all. I feel for y'all so much. Because some of y'all wouldn't be like that. I don't understand you, but that's what your presence says, okay? And I know they be putting y'all through it. But hey, let's just get up into it, y'all.
You didn't even brush your teeth? No. Didn't. Yep. Very dirty. Shit, that food was good. I need that shit to linger on my tongue. I ain't ready to brush it off.
I'm doing better. I'm doing extremely
I'm gonna taste the flavors in my.
I hope you guys are doing well also. Wait a minute, doing good as well.
All them flavors, you think I'm ready to brush them away?
That sounds a little better.
Like the live.
What?
Like the live. Like the live.
So, yeah, girl.
Come in and subscribe.
First of all, we need to get that in our office some way somehow. The people is up here trying to, do the impeachment and all of that or whatever. And I'm like, listen, at this point, y'all did that twice. I think he did impeach twice in his last term, and he still served out the whole. If y'all not gonna impeach and put him out, girl, don't even bother. Don't even bother. I don't have time to be crazy. Because he just been like that man literally threatened to take out a whole civilization by 8 o'clock yesterday. And then surrendered and said, well, I ain't gonna say surrendered. He pulled it back and was like, well, y'all had till 2 weeks to open that straight up so we could get some deals. Mind you, the strait was already open. They closed because you want to play games, and now you threatening to open it back up. Bitch, if you wouldn't have played with them and said that to them, the thing would have still been open. What is going on to this day? I don't even feel like trying to go look it up because I just, I don't want to say I don't care, but because it is affecting us. The gas prices is going up, which means everything else is going up because a lot of stuff is brought off the fuel. Gas and all that stuff and good oil. It's just he wants to be the leader of all leaders, okay? And I mean, like, if the world had a worthy
What you
leader,
bitch ass Charles gotta say now?
and it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
We need 4 more likes.
He is literally, and the people that are blindly
Stop licking yourself and go to bed.
He and that are going to put us in a situation, which is currently happening, I'm pretty sure, where one, we've already been the laughing stock of the world, okay? Two, we're about to move our position of being a superpower to being very less than that, okay? Three, we are just about to be in turmoil. I pray
heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes. This is probably making it harder. But Alicia, I got so much going on.
Take it to the
I know what you don't
head.
need to explain this time. Call 1-800. Quick now. That nothing
Ooh, I'm
happens
gonna so good.
to the American people, specifically the ones that did not want that stuff. Because
I'm gonna
those are
start
the
brushing
ones that
my teeth at night tomorrow.
get the backlash, get the main effects of all of this stuff, right? Remember when the housing
I
market
wanna
was
taste the flavor on my
all
gums.
all the things that we had throughout the years. 2008 was a terrible time. I hope nothing else like that happens because the way that the prices of everything, inflation, rent, homes, all of that is just going up and up and up and up at this year. And it's just really like minimum wage for a lot of places is still low as shit and it's not getting any higher. People cannot even don't even make a living wage, okay? And these people that are in office don't see nothing wrong with it. That's on that side, and that's what's really messed up about everything because they're not looking out for the people. They're not looking out for the people. They don't care. They're trying to get rid of daycare, trying to get rid of, they're taking away the HBCU funding and all this stuff. They're just doing all of this shit and it's just really crazy. I seen one of them persons in there said, well, you having problems with this, get another job. In this economy, it's people out here that's working 2 or 3 jobs and still living below their means and still not making enough to afford their basic necessities. So that is so insensitive to say, go get another job. As if one is that easy and if two, that's really going to make a difference for a lot of people. Girl, I was just like, oh, this is crazy. But yeah, girl, that's what's going on with that. And then that segue,
Good night,
girl.
y'all.
I love when I can do a good segue. That segue into this Kanye West mess, okay?
As all the stalkers and weirdos always say. I know, and she going to sleep.
I just woke up.
She gonna turn around.
It was Sunday night before the timeline was a black. I said, oh, what's going on? Kanye had 2 sold out, I believe. State. Did I know? I thought it was a tour. Is it a tour? Okay, I think I did know about it. Did I mention this one? But I was sold out of last week. I don't know. Okay.
My phone finna go dead in 10 minutes, so.
You there, you dead, you strong. All right. Listen. So far, state. They sold it out twice. Okay. Okay, cool. And the fact of the matter is, I guess people are coming to the realization that a lot of these celebrities do not listen about the issues that are going on in this world, especially with the demographic of people that they come from. Because all they care about is being in, being around that, on the scene and being out there and, doing what feels good to them. And, at the end of the day, I am not surprised, and I need us again. I keep telling y'all this. And some of y'all hear me. I keep telling y'all, please stop being surprised when you see people that you probably, were a fan of, are a fan of, or you fancy for a little bit, or you like a little bit of something that they did here and there, or whatever. You think they're a pretty cool person for the most part. Granted, you don't know these people, and this is for anybody in general. You should not be surprised. Again, especially when it comes to these celebrities, especially when it comes to these black celebrities, because I don't give a fuck about listen, white celebrities, no shade, no offense, but until you say you're not, I just assume all of y'all are. It is already there. But, I give a little leeway for our black celebrities or whatever it is. But when we find out that they are, a part of that little situation over there on the right, baby, I'm not surprised anymore. I'm not shocked. Nothing shocks me about this because this has been going on for the past 10 plus years. y'all say y'all not gonna support, y'all say y'all not gonna do this, and this person is canceled, and all of this stuff. And again, I believe cancel culture is you can't really cancel someone.
It's time to fight President Trump's dangerous policies. That's why I fought to defundize and impeach the Secretary of Homeland Security. St. Louis families should never live in fear. I'm Wesley Bell, and I'll always fight for you.
Chrisette Michelle will always be an exception to the rule, but I feel like she does that her role herself. But at the same time, I do feel like she got way too much. She got way too much, and it was people that get off scot free. And people like a Kanye West, and you have people like that who have this huge impact, they are going to be okay because not only do they, if all of the black folks, well, let me take that back. If his black audience and his black supporters or whatever were to, take a step back from him, he would still be okay because he got that other mainstream from white folks. I saw some of the clips, and I literally saw all of those white boys on that damn floor. And, when they were doing inverted hair, saying the word and everything, and just doing a whole mosh pit and all of that. And I'm just like, see, and you wonder why, a person like him won't be canceled, right? Also, you got this person who literally put out, you know, anti-Semitic propaganda, and was putting out all this racist and discriminatory bigotry and prejudicial shit that was putting out there, and supporting white supremacists and making songs about, Hitler and, making merchandise about him and all that stuff, whatever, and saying all these things. Yeah, he appealed to a group that probably wasn't being appealed to on the mainstream, and therefore, yeah, they're going to come over to his side. They're going to come over to his side. Same thing with, I don't know if that probably will happen to Nikki, but, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Okay? But it's more prevalent we see it, but then again, misogyny does play a role in a lot of this because, the same effect does not happen to the men all the time the same way that as hard as it does for me. We've established that. But yeah, girl, don't be surprised. Okay? They don't give a damn. And I know one specific one that y'all really was going in on, and I wasn't really taking it back because she has already declared that she likes this man so much. Was Chloe Bailey, now Chloe's girlfriend, you probably could have got away with it had you not put it on the snap. You know the girls like to screenshot. They like to screenshot, screen record, and post on a different app. And that's where you messed up at. If that's what the truth be told, I don't think she got it. It is what it is. She said, I know I'm not in here. I love you so much. I was like, oh, okay, girl, do what you gotta do, right? And she said, I am. Her whole people was there, all of that shit. And for that, people was just going in because of the simple fact that, her proximity to Beyonce. And again, at the end of the day, I need people to understand just because these people may know Beyonce or know a person, be probably related to a person, be around a person, in association with a person, does not mean they hold the same values. Does not mean that the relationship is as deep as you probably think it is or should be. Does not mean that the loyalty that you want to be there is there. That's where it gets a little bit parasocial to the point. Like I understand, in that aspect. And the only reason why I say that is because people were more so upset at her for being at the Kanye West concert because of, Beyonce being her mentor and all that stuff, which is understandable, and because of what Kanye said about their Beyonce kids, okay? And I'm sitting here like, well, yeah, I get that, but what about the fact that this man said that slavery was a choice? What about the fact that this man is also an abuser himself? What about the fact that this man has multiple cases of sexual abuse and assault against women out and lawsuits against him at this current moment? What about the fact that this man got up there saying how much he loved Trump? What about the fact that this man literally put out was walking around with a swastika necklace that was hanging out with white supremacists who were putting out merch, all lives, white lives matters, and all that stuff. What about the fact that he championed Diddy? What about the fact that he put his own daughter on a song or whatever with the this predator Diddy? I don't give a fuck what I say. That is okay. That's what it is, right? He's an abuser, okay? If anything. What about the fact that he took and made a hoodie or whatever, some merchandise to Diddy after the Cassie's video came out of her beauty?
Life moves fast, but when that Freddy's hits, you can't help but slow down. Freddy's, this is the good stuff. Try Freddy's new molten chocolate cake shake and spice it up with Mike's Hot Honey.
Yeah, I understand the whole thing about Beyonce kids and all that stuff. That's fine, or whatever. That's fucked up as well. But let's put that, let's add that to it. But what about those demanding shit to do to? He's a fucked up individual for that as well. But this is what he did to black folks. His black artists, the ones that were at that artists that show who truly didn't give a care. Because again, these same people that feel like you can literally separate the art from the artist. How can you separate the art from the artist when that artist is the one that is performing that art? It's the same. It's the same. You can try to go around it. You can try to do some message. You can try to twist and turn and do. It's all the fucking same. You really cannot do it because you just support it. And all I just want you to say is just you like the person regardless. Yeah, the person may be fucked up, but I still don't support it. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. That just let me know that I need to step back from it. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what it is, right? And because people are entitled and allowed in this country, hopefully, to still have their own opinions and to, support who they want to support and do what they want to do, right? Okay. But also, we also say you got that freedom to do that. And let's understand that that doesn't mean that you're free from consequences of how people may react and how they may perceive you or, like drop you and all that stuff if that happens. Now, when it comes to the Chloe Bailey thing, I just feel like, yeah, it's messed up. And, you can say, oh, she young and dumb, that ain't even got nothing to do with it. People was pissed off, I get it. But the girl has done a song with Chris Brown, got out of her ass, y'all didn't do shit. She did shit. Like, she got her moments. She got her moments. I'm not making no excuse. And let's be real. Y'all don't buy the girl music. You don't stream the girl music as it is. So, yeah, it really affecting you whether or not she support that man or not. Y'all not supporting her for the most part. For the fans of it, I understand. I understand. Okay? I said that they said she danced, her wife was there. I said, bitch, but hey, um, it's not surprising. Y'all, you gotta stop being surprised by stuff. And then, because it's hell of a lot more who actually be out here, right? Meanwhile, and you see, that's why I'm not sitting here shocked or whatever. It's the only one, I didn't want to put that out there because I'm gonna have to take a step back and really better not play with me. Mind you, Beyonce just had the second event last night, okay? We did all the pictures and shit early this morning that Beyonce girlfriend, you tried. You tried. It was a good sport. But bitch, from one socially awkward and social anxiety having bitch to the next, that was a little bit too much for you, huh? It was a little bit too much for you. But at one point, they surround. I said, damn, she let us surround her like that because at the first second event, they didn't do all that. She wasn't commingling with all the people like that. And she was commingling with them people. And it was a whole bunch of people. I was like, who are these people? It was some of them the regular, the usuals, or whatever. Do I feel like, because I want to come off a little bit of a hateration, but like we need to get some new people up in there. We need to get some new people up in there. I'm tired of seeing the same influencers, the same ones. Can we get a fresh batch? Okay, put me in the mix, bitch. I'm dead ass. Throw my name in the hat. Okay, I pay for my own flight, so I can just be like, I was there, and then I'm good. Like I'm dead ass, cause titties was sick like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you. I said, you know, the people was trying to say that she was out there in London or whatever. They weren't trying to take no pictures. I mean, they just had the fuck out of her. I said, oh, what's going on? And it's like, oh, she ain't doing nothing until, you know, the Met Gala. Okay, well, she's here for the sacred thing. And now I see people, or I'm seeing tweets of people saying that they're body shaming her. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Can y'all stop doing that to women in general? Okay, I don't give a fuck about who they are, what they are, where they are, what status they hold. Women in general, more so I feel than men, bodies fluctuate. Okay, the weight fluctuates all the goddamn time. Hormonal. We get on our, when our cycle is about to come, baby. Some of us bloat like a bitch. I'm bloated right now. Okay, I'm bloated right now. Let me tell you how bad I'm bloated. I haven't even ate anything. I ate a sandwich, and mind you, I didn't even eat the whole thing. This is one of those and I had brought it from Little Daddy at Judd's, okay? And I ate that this morning. Mind you, I took probably like, you know, they cut it in half. I ate half of it, and I didn't even eat the whole half. And I threw the rest away because I didn't have an appetite for it. And I couldn't even eat it all because, bitch, I was full and I just, you know, lost all my appetite. Bloated like a bitch, okay? That's what it does to you. You know, sometimes people gain a little weight when they on their cycle, whatever. They have kids, and you know, we got all these type of hormonal issues. Some people got PCOS. The weight go up and down, and y'all want to body shame these women in general for what? For what? 9 and 10. Some of y'all mamas and grandmas look like that. Got a little fat on them, okay? Like, it's just really ridiculous the way that people are. And then you got this other end of the spectrum where you got all the people are just, and you have you been seeing what's been going on over there in White Hollywood? The young ones, they are losing weight too. Y'all getting a little too skinny. It's being skinny is back in like that. I don't know what's going on. We're going in reverse. We're going in reverse. Put it in reverse, Terry. Get it out of reverse, Terry. Okay, now. Yeah, they were talking about the lady weight. And I'm like, what the fuck? She's 45 years old. But she's supposed to be like this other girl anyway. She looked good to me. Okay? And, you know, Chloe was there. And Chloe took a picture. They made sure they had a video up and made sure, you know, she posted that picture of them. So I was like, you know, the people say Beyonce take pictures with her enemies too. I said, bitch, it ain't even that deep for her like that. At the end of the day, you can't expect somebody not to like or fuck with a person just because you don't. And you can't expect the person, especially when like we gotta stop putting so much into these celebrities. We get them too much goddamn power, baby. That parasocialist gotta go. Or at least gotta calm down a little bit. Gotta calm down a little bit. That's why, like I said, I don't be surprised these days, right? But moving on from that, Kanye West, you know, he was out there. He was supposed to be doing the wireless fest in UK. Baby, all of a sudden, you know, he had put out this little prompt and all of this shit or whatever. And see, also the backstory and the controversy and the dialogue that was being had with that is, you know, y'all want to say and bring up his mental health. Oh, don't do too much. He needs grace because he has a mental illness. A lot of people have mental illnesses. A lot of people have bipolarism. Is it bipolarism? A lot of people are manic bipolar. Have anxiety, have schizophrenia, have all these stuff or whatever. And a lot of them are not turning to being hateful individuals. I really do truly feel like Kanye West is a grifter. I feel like at this point, Kanye West is anti-black. He's very much anti-black, okay? And he will use y'all until, you know, for what he needs. That's just what it is. Because he know that y'all gonna be there regardless, you know? And I feel like a lot of these artists are like that. A lot of these artists and entertainers, you know, they do what they gotta do to keep their audience and they still the complete opposite of what they put out. And that's just a hard cold truth that y'all need to understand and y'all need to get with. And when shit starts to hit the fan, you will not be surprised when it does. Okay? You know, that's including myself. Like, I won't be surprised by any of this shit. And so it was like, he put out an apology. They said, oh, he put out an apology to the Jewish community and he barely mentioned the black community if he did. And that was the one that he really should be. Not much truth be told, he should have put out. He should have been put out about the black community. But hey, it is what it is. They took his ass out in the UK. They said absolutely free night. No, we don't want you here. Go home, Roger. What's going on? Why are you here? Baby, one thing about it, when those sponsors started dropping out, girl, they said, listen, we're gonna have to cut this short. Okay, we're gonna have to cut this short. One sponsor dropped it, another sponsor dropped it, another sponsor dropped it. These were big sponsors. And I said, oh shit now. When you be doing the sponsoring of these things or whatever, that's how they get their money. They help to pay for the setup and all that shit. And so I guess they were gonna go to the red or whatever afterwards, because they just, let's say the festival don't make enough. I don't know how that shit goes. Because people be sponsoring videos and stuff or whatever on here just in case they get, their video don't get fully monetized or whatever because they know they're gonna put some content up in it that they probably gonna demonetize video or whatever. They like sponsor this or whatever, and it's like, so how does that? I gotta look that up because I never knew how that went. But the big sponsors took that shit out. And so at this point, Kanye did try to offer to, apologize and to sit down with the Jewish community and talk. And I think at one point they did accept and said, cool. But by that time, they said, absolutely not. We canceling the festival. And not only are we canceling the festival, baby, we are banning him from the UK. I said, oh, wow, you could do that? That's crazy. I'm not mad at it, but I'm like, wow. And see, people may think that that's a little harsh. People may think that's a little bit much. But no, it's not. It's not. And then I think the Netherlands are trying to do the same thing to him or whatever. At the end of the day, like you said, you can open up your mouth, you can say any and everything that comes to your mind. Okay? And you can let that spill off your tongue into the world. You just have to understand that's your right, that's your choice. But you also are going to get the consequences. You have to be able to stand it. Okay? And so that's just really what it is, right? Moving on from that, what are we going to do? You got to be better. You got to do better. Some people think they're really invincible until you get that person or you people that come through and just humble the fuck out of them. And it happens. Um, I mean, all right, Kanye. Speaking of on this other trolling niggas or whatever, how y'all feel about Jonathan Kirk? Okay, the baby was at this club. This dude had a picture that he painted a portrait of his daughters, and the baby looked at it and kept on walking. And I don't understand why did this, not to come to his defense because, ew, like I just niggas. Okay, see, this is why I'm not fit for a man. Cause bitch, I just be like, what? What? You just so that, and I don't even hate men. I just like, some I just do some crazy shit. And he did some crazy shit. And that's just really what it was. But it is defense slightly. I go to a club, I ain't trying to get no picture. Okay. I mean I see that happening sometimes. But it's like, no, how did you get in the club with it? I know you are, okay? I wasn't necessarily mad that he didn't accept the picture because he's not obligated to, he didn't have to. I think what people have an issue with is that he didn't even acknowledge it, like, yo, thank you, bro, that's cool, you know. He just looked and kept on going. But then, it was like people boosted it up like he was supposed to that this is what I'm getting from it. Like he was supposed to take the picture just because somebody make you something or give you something or doing something for you don't mean that you have to accept it, right? He's not obligated to, okay? Because one, he didn't tell you to. Okay, it's a gift. That's cool. Dude could try to leave it with somebody in the crew, the entourage, or whatever. And, maybe he did try to do that and that didn't happen, and so he moved on. Unfortunately, this became viral, and so I guess people was like, "Oh, he fucked up for that." I don't think he was necessarily fucked up for not accepting the gift or whatever. It is what it is, right? And so what really kind of just put it into another thing is, you know, a boy put the picture up of what the portrait looked like, and you know, Jonathan want to go on his thing talking about something. I told you, bro, you a grown ass man, painting my daughters and all this stuff. Like, what grown ass man do some shit like that? Take my kids off your page and all that shit. And I'm like, I get it, but at the same time, calm down, because I don't think it was nothing like. I know we live in a world where you gotta watch out for the kids. Trust and believe. I'm there with you, but in this case, I just don't think that the way that he was being talked down to and how he was going so hard, it's like you could have just asked him nicely, could you take that down? And then probably something could have happened behind the scenes where you'd be like, just ship it to me, something like that or whatever, something like that. But to do all of that other rah-rah shit, I mean, I don't feel like boy was trying to be malicious. I don't think he was trying to be predatory or anything. He just thought this was a good thing. And I see people